Good morning, everybody. Please confirm in the chat box that you can hear me and you can see the PowerPoint also. Sebastian, please confirm that you can hear me and you can see the PowerPoint also. All right, I've got confirmation from two people. That means the webinar is working. I'll go ahead. So once again, welcome everybody. Our webinar tonight, or in some places afternoon. In Vancouver, it is in the morning. The topic is 12-week success coaching program, and this is the part 2. I've already done the part 1, the first 6 weeks of the coaching program. So I'll move over to the next slide. So coming to the in the network marketing or DX business, we focus on the 3 areas which are very important, which is the product. You should have a product knowledge, the income plan or the business plan, that is equally important. And we keep on having general training, which is the product training. There are networking training, as well as we have motivational training. But the area which is the star which you are looking at, that is to be added in your training. And what is the star? Star is the coaching or the mentoring. It is so important that you can have all those training, but still chances are that you cannot be successful. I'll give you a very good example of a guy who joins a gym, and he pays big money, or he gets into some sort of a fitness program by himself. All the machines are there. There are nutritional products which the gym guy tells that this is what you should take in order to build your muscles. And after 1 year, he keeps on doing whatever he thinks is the best. And there are no muscles, or if there are muscles, he gets aches and pains. He doesn't know what to do. So like in the gym, there are a lot of people who you see, they are working out, but they are not getting what they want from the workout. So all those who have a personal trainer in the gym, they are the people who are getting the result. It takes time, but definitely it takes personal coaching, personal training by professional people. So the 12 weeks success plan is after sign up what a person has to do and what support, help, and the guidance is required. I would request everybody to have their question ready at the end of the seminar. I'm going to take in about 5 minutes Q&A, and whatever I can answer in that time, I will answer. So in between, I will not be taking any question. It will be right in the end, because I've got a lot of material to cover. So in this webinar, you are going to be a new member, and I'm going to be your coach. And so that's how I'm going to talk to you, that you are a new member who has joined the DXN program, and how I'm going to coach you. So for those who have not attended my part 1 of this webinar, I'm just going to have a quick recap. Week 1 is the sign up and the commitment that you have to do to me. You are a new member, you have joined, you have to make a commitment, and I will get you into the coaching program through the accountability form. You have to make a hot prospect list, what all those people that you know, who you interact with, and those people who know you, and you should get the basic product knowledge, start using the product, and know see the benefit of the product. So this is the week one of people who are joining. Week two is hot prospect, where you have start qualifying them, and there is a Excel sheet through which you qualify those prospect before you start talking to them. And the hot prospects should be approached now in week two, and that is with the help of me as a coach, because you don't have enough knowledge about the business or the product or the company. So what I do is I get into a three-way call, and a three-way call is where you introduce me to your prospect, and you introduce prospect to me, and then I talk to him for a few minutes over the telephone or over Skype, and then we physically meet if you are in the same city. Week three is learn the BOM or the presentation. That is, you have to know what's the company all about, what is the product, how to use the product, what are the different ranges of products, what are the trainings that is given by DXN and by different leaders. There are a lot of materials in CDs, DVDs, as well as in the website. And if the person is ready to join, then what is this startup option or the joining option? Week four is you have to prepare business tools and placement of the members. Business tool is what you have to carry all the time. That is your personal business tool. What the company gives, that is another set of tools or marketing tools that you should be carrying. And lastly is you should have some sort of a third-party credibility. That is to say, you should have some books or CDs or DVDs of some other person where you can give it to your prospect. But till this time, you have still not started talking to the people personally. I'm helping you in that coaching or in that talk, in the three-way call that I'm having. The other part that you need to understand is that you have to know how to place new members in your team. And I start with you, and in your team, you should have at least 6 people. Max out I do is a 10, not have 100 or 200 people. I don't agree on that, because you will be wasting a lot of your PV if you go width-wise. It's better that you have your top 6 to 10 people in your width, and then you start building people under them. Week 5 is the marketing and business plan. Still, you are going through a lot of training, personally coached by me or by your upline who knows the whole system. So there you have to know how the compensation plan works. That is starting from your own personal bonus to group bonus to development bonus to international bonus, international profit sharing, and leadership bonus. So you have to understand how the business works and how you as a business builder, you will be getting the income from the DXN compensation plan. Week 6 is talking about what is network marketing, the industry as a whole, and what are the ethics of the business. Here it is extremely important that there are business ethics, business code, which is there that you have to follow. You have to understand what are the do's and do's of the business. Week 7, which is we are starting today, which is talking about natural approach, and this is the core of network marketing business. You can have all the training, you can have all the personal development, leadership quality, you have the right attitude, you have the right belief, your credibility is fantastic, you have got a big dream, you have got a goal, you are very enthusiastic about the whole business, you are all fired up, but still all that skills that you have, all those qualities that you have, the knowledge that you acquire, in the field, you will not be able to become successful because you have to know this one skill, which is called natural approach, or how to talk to the people. So this is paramount, and I call it that this is the foundation of our business. If you want to build a Burj Khalifa, for example, another Burj Khalifa, so the foundation has to be really rock solid. You cannot build a tall building with the foundation of a 2 or 3 story. So here is where I put all my focus on to the new members or those people who are struggling the businesses. They have to know how to get connected to the people and what are their wants and the needs. I do a separate webinar called Prospect and Prospecting. I intend to do for US and Canada next month. So if you are ready to join that webinar, that will be somewhere around the mid of September, and I'll announce it to you later. The natural approach is basically talking to the people with the right connection. The connection has to be very right. The example that you are looking on the left side, the jigsaw puzzle which is there, the entire picture will not be connected if that two puzzle they are not connected. So that connection is extremely important, and if you have the right connection, you are in the business in the right way. So what is natural approach and what it revolves around? It revolves around finding the problem and giving the solution. So in the problem, people have problems for sure. So you have to look out and find the problems. It may take a few weeks to a few months to sometimes it takes about a year also. And giving solution is easy. That takes a little time. So what are the general problems that people have? I mean, if you look around, it's yourself or people around you, people have basically the first and the foremost is health issue. Even if people are healthy, they don't want to fall sick, and they are aware of what pain that they have to go through, what the money that they have to spend. And people who are having problems, health issues, they are ready to come out of it. Especially so people who are sick for a long time. They are ready to listen, they are ready to pay any money to come out of their pain and the woes that they are going through. So health is definitely number one issue for everybody, especially people who are, of course, having problem or who are, close to 40, 50 or 60 years. With age, there are definitely a lot of problems. Money is a big problem. So what is, everybody is working, everybody is doing business in order to earn money. And that money is not sufficient. I'm talking about, people who would like to get their bread and butter to their table, and the money that is there, the inflation and all kinds of cost of living which is going up is not increasing their salary. If I'm talking to the people who are doing job, and almost major chunk of world population is doing job, they are not all in business. So the cost of living and the increase in the salary, they are not in proportion. People are under a lot of debt and they are having a lot of financial crisis, and money is definitely a big issue. So these are the two main issues, and then I go to the time, whereby people have health, they have money, and they are doing flourishing business, but they don't have time to themselves, time to give it to their family. Now come to the family part. I'm addressing most of the people in Gulf, especially in UAE. Almost, I would say 80% to 90% of the people who are working as expatriate workers in the Gulf, they are away from the family. They can earn whatever money they want to, but if they are away, that money will not give them the satisfaction and the love and the sharing that they do once they are sitting in the comfort of their home. They go once in a year, maximum they go two. I know some of the people, they go once in 2 years. So being away from the family and not spending that much of quality time with the family, your dear ones and loved ones, like your wife, your children, your mom, dad, brothers, sisters, friends, who you grew with, and you need to be with them. So that is definitely a big stress in people's life who are expatriates. I know a lot of people who are doing job and they are not happy with their job. Reason being the situation of the job is that the boss is always giving some sort of a pressure. So what happens is, with all that money that he's getting from his job, that job satisfaction is not there. So these are just some of the points that I have highlighted, and I would like to say, through DXN and through network marketing, all these problems can be solved. We don't have any system or any program by which all these problems can be solved with you know one one system, and that system, we are lucky to be in network marketing with DXN. Now, coming to the problem that you would like to find out, how do you go about with it? I mean, you just cannot just jump up and start asking a person that, what's your problem? Do you have a health issue, or are you having, a lot of mortgage or loan? You don't start the, conversation like that. You have to start by asking the right question. The typical way that we go about is, how are you? How's life? How's the family? How's your job? And then go step by step and find out more and more about what the need and the want of that person is. So if you can master asking the right question at the right time, and you can get to know a lot about your prospect. Your prospect can be your really people who are really close to you, like your brothers and sisters, uncle, aunts, your friends. But usually they don't like to share their problems till such time you find out from your question whether they are having any problem or not. And definitely people have got problems, and if they share that problem with you, that is the time that you provide the solution to the people. If somebody has shared the problem, uh, maybe the way you are asking question, you are trying to show them that you can solve the problem, and people are looking for solution. So after providing the solution, the answer to their problems, to their prospect problems, you qualify them. You qualify them whether they would like to become a consumer and they would like to use the product for the health benefit, or they would like to be part of the business or become a business builder and join the program. The moment they say yes, I would like to definitely come out of my problem, and take the appointment. Now this is a time, even if the person says that, please tell me more, I mean, how can you solve the problem, or how I can make money, or how my health issue can go away. You can say in a very summarized way few things, but I don't want you all to start talking and start giving the complete presentation over the telephone or in a party or in any place where you are meeting that person. And you can say that person is that, look here, it's going to take me about an hour, and if you're really committed and you are serious to get out of your problem, I'm there to solve it. So you have to tell me your convenient time and day and place, and take an appointment. So till such time, while you are doing the natural approach, your focus should be to find the problem. You don't talk about the DXN or the ratio, the spirulina, or the marketing plan, or how to make money. You don't talk anything about that. And that is the reason why I call this a natural approach. So from week 6, which is a very important week, and by this time you have got your first statement, you as a member, and you are sitting with your coach or your mentor, and there you have learned the most important part of our business, which is the natural approach, or how to break the ice and find out the problem. After problem comes week 7, where you are doing the prospecting calls. If you remember, those who had joined the previous webinar of the same subject, from week 1 to 6, basically what you are doing is you are doing a 3-way call. Let me recap what is a 3-way call. In the 3-way call, basically what you are doing is you are telling, you're getting your prospect, and I'm doing the talk. That is, I'm trying to find out through natural approach where is the problem. So I do that first prospecting call, and then I do the second prospecting call, and you are listening to me and writing notes, and the third prospecting call is also done by me. And where you are learning, and I'm kind of finding out from your prospect what does he or she wants. And after the prospect goes away, then I sit down with you and I do the debrief as to what I did and any question that you have. So now I come to the time where you start doing the talk. That is called prospecting call. Again, it's a 3-way call. You bring your prospect, and I just sit in that call, whether it is Skype or physically, and you do the natural approach. And I keep on listening to you until unless you make a big mistake. I'm not going to interfere, and you keep on going until the end, and then the person goes away. You are talking to the person with the intention of helping him, with the intention of finding out what is the problem, not getting after the person to sell the product or making him or her a member. I mean, that should not be the intention, and that is a very important part of our natural approach. The power of intention, the power of where you want to give to the person, not take from that person. So in this prospecting call, once the person goes away, again, I sit down and show to you as a new member that where you did good and where you need to improve or where you made mistake. And this debrief is extremely important. So you do the 4th call yourself, you do the 5th call yourself, and you do the 6th call yourself. And I'm there sitting and making notes or seeing where you are doing good or where you are not doing so good. And this process is extremely important in our business, and this is called duplication. I'm sure you must have heard many a times that network marketing business is basically duplication. It's a business of duplication, and from duplication comes multiplication. Unlike job, unlike business, how our business is so powerful and it is so good to the people who have really learned this power of duplication is you work really hard for 3 to 5 years, and wherever you want to go, whatever income that you want to earn, you come to a certain point, and from there onward you are independent. You have got that money that you want to get from the business, and that is not because you are working very hard, but along with you, you are developing your team, you're developing your people who are joining your team as a consumer or as a member. So in duplication lies the strength of our network marketing business, and this is where it is so different than the job that you don't have to work 9 to 5, 5 days, 6 days a week. Here you do, if you are a full-timer, you do 8 to 10 hours in a day. If you're a full-timer, if you're Or a part timer, you still need to do at least 3 4 hours per day in order to understand the whole business. So once you have duplicated whatever you have learned, whatever you are getting, they start getting almost the same, or they are on that road. So they start doing the same thing in their team, and you are there to basically supervise them, coach them, and mentor them. So this entire business is revolving around the right coaching and the right mentoring. So if you have the right 6 people who are like you, so imagine those people become a star agent. You become a diamond. And you coach them to become a diamond, and you become a triple diamond. And a triple diamond is a time that you can retire from your job. If of course, your team is big enough, they are doing a good number of business, prospecting, making members, selling the product or whatever. Uh, in my experience of almost 12 years, all those people whom I've seen as triple diamond, their income is close to $4,000 to $5,000 per month if they are doing the business right. There are people who are getting much more than that also, but on the average, my students are around that range of $4,000 to $5,000 per month. So the third meeting and the fourth meeting, which is there in the slide, is talking about the prospecting calls. Now I come to week number 8. After the natural approach, you are supposed to basically do the presentation. Till such time you have not spoken about DXN or about Ganoderma or Spirulina or how to earn money. And natural presentation is basically, again, why I call it natural is you call that person to your place or a place of his convenience, his house, or in a common place like a food court in a mall, and you give a presentation, and you give a presentation uh, with these formula, which is, I call it MAPPPSBQQ. And this is again, after natural presentation, I put a lot of stress, a lot of focus on memorizing the script, or knowing how to talk, what to talk uh, about that person, again, not about the product you will follow it. So what is the motivation that person has? I mean, you can say that, you have called me to your house, and I just spoke to you about the problem. So please tell me again, what motivated you to call me? And the person says, this is the problem that I mentioned. And you kind of get a reminder from that person that the call is right. The reason of you being there is that one problem that he has. You stop over there, and then you say, in order to make him relax, look here, I'm going to show you my program, and if you like the program, well and good. If you don't like the program, no problem. You have to make the decision. So this is important part of our takeaway, I call it, where you are making the other person relax, and there's no pressure that the person does not have to really be part of your program or buy the product. The next part is the permission part. And in the permission is, you have to ask the prospect that, look here, I'm going to ask you some personal questions, and you have to be very open, very frank, in order for me to understand about you. So if you think that you don't want to answer those questions, I'm going to back off. But the more that you tell me, the better I will know about your problem. Then you go into this probing part, where you are asking the problem that he has got. Let's take that he has got financial problem, and I would like to know now, what is the problem that you are having, and the money that you are getting, the salary that you are getting is this much, and how much uh, more money that you need, or the financial stress that you have, what is the financial stress that you are having. So I would like to know his salary, if he can share, well and good, what he would like to get in order to come out of his financial stress. So once he tells me, okay, I'm getting, say, about $2,000 per month, and my spending or my expenditure is something like about $2,500 to $3,000 in order to come out of my present problem. So here I know exactly what he needs, about $500 to $1,000 per month. That is the immediate concern that he has. Now I come to the problem and I tell him, I kind of give him a wake up call and tell him, look here, you are doing a job and you are doing, you are in the job for last 10 years and you're getting this money. You think that in the coming 1 year time, you will be able to get this $1,000 or $500 per month as a raise? So I gave him a kind of a wake up call and I tell him there is a problem, and 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 the person says no, I cannot come out of the problem with the present job or with the present situation. Then I gave him a solution that through my program, within a year time, if you work hard and you follow the system, you can get $500 to $1,000. So what I have done is I've shown him that he's got a problem, and now I'm telling him that I've got a solution through my program that he can get that money that he's looking for, the bare minimum, that money that he's looking for, through which his financial problem can come out. And here I ask him, BQQ is called basically basic qualifying question. I just repeat what he has said. This is the problem that you have, and you know that you cannot get out of this problem within a year time. I can give you a solution, but I would like you to answer two of my questions. Number one, are you ready to put in about 20 hours per week? And I know exactly how many hours he's working. He's working between 40 to 50 hours per week. And I tell him that you have 168 hours per week to yourself. And out of that, I need just 20 hours. And he says, yes, I'm ready to put in 20 hours. What do you have to do? I'm going to explain to you later. And the other question is, in order to be part of the program, we have got products which is going to keep you healthy and make you healthy. So the product cost and to be part of the program is about $100. And that is approximately around the world. We have joining fees whereby the person joins the business, gets a product, and be part of the whole system. It is about $100 approximately. Plus minus 20, 30 can be here and there. So the person says yes, and here I basically qualify the person and said, oh, look here, you are ready to be part of the system. I'm going to talk to you about the company, the product, the training program, as well as the startup option and all that. If the person says no to either of the question, then I very politely tell him that you are not ready for my system. Whenever you are ready, you are most welcome to call me. I'm not going to call you. This is my number. This is my email. You are most welcome to call me. So what you have done is you have very politely, you have rejected the person. Most of the people that we talk to, we just get after them. In fact, we get after their blood. That desperate we are to get the prospects in. We have to get the right prospect, not any prospect. So this is I take a complete workshop on this natural presentation. So whenever I am in your city or whenever I'm doing a workshop, I'll definitely I'll put in about 1.5 to 2 hours in natural presentation, how to learn the skill of the natural presentation. From week 9 to 12, at the same time that you as a new member, you are doing your natural approach, and when the person is ready, then I will do some natural presentation, 1 or 2, and then I would like you to do the natural presentation. So right from week 1 to week 12, right away we go into the natural approach. I do that natural approach, and then you do the natural approach, and followed by natural presentation, where you go deeper into whether the person is really serious, and you get a time of 1 hour, and then you talk about the company, the product, and the plan. I come to the week 9, And week 9 is about basically objections and objections handling. Now, a person who is really new to our business, there are a lot of challenges, but all those challenges have got answers. So the person has to prepare himself or herself with the basic objections that is there in the field. Now remember, objections are not rejection. I'll repeat, if the person they have got some objections, they are basically trying to ask you their questions was they've got some doubts that they have. So you as a business builder, or you want to find out their problems, and the problem can be, his price. I mean, that is his problem. Now you have to give a solution to their problem. So the objections which are very, very common, which I hear almost every day, I would say, the products are expensive, or the joining system is expensive. I don't have time. I'm so busy. I don't have money to buy the product or to be part of the system. I don't have any business experience. I have been working throughout my life, and how do you expect me to start business? And of course, the person has got some bad MLM experience, or the person has heard something bad about MLM or network marketing. Now, this takes again 1 hour. I mean, how to handle objections and objection handling, and you have to learn how to answer to their objections. So this is week 9, where you're learning all about objections and objection handling. Then comes the presentation and the presentation skill, where you have done your natural approach. That's not presentation. Where you have done the natural approach and natural presentation, these are not formal presentation. Formal presentation is where you stand up and you talk to not one person, but more than one person, and you basically talk about the same thing: the company, the product, the income or the business plan, the training, and the startup option. What we call its BOM. That is business opportunity meeting. And till such time that you don't stand up and talk to people, you will not become successful. You have to become a presenter. You have to make yourself visible to the people. And when you have 1 or 2 people, or you have say 10 or 20 people, that by 10th week you should be able to use the office space and volunteer yourself to give presentation. And what happens? There are a lot of things happening while you are standing in front of a small crowd. You start with only maybe a few people, and then you move up to a bigger crowd. One thing is, you are developing the confidence. I mean, everybody is looking at your body language. It's not just what you are talking, it's the way you are talking. And that is one part which, confidence definitely has got a major role in your success. Confidence in the product, confidence in the whole system, and that you will get only by talking professionally and giving the presentation. One. Number 2 thing, what happens is, when you have got about 6 or 10 people and they bring their people, and they are very proud and they are very happy to see you standing, and he or she says that, he's my mentor, or he's my coach, or he's my upline leader. And so there is a sense of confidence and happiness in that person, and he feels that he's the right person that I have joined, and he's the person who's going to make me successful. So from your point of view, you standing, you get the confidence. From the point of view of the people who your prospect or your new members have brought, that will also give confidence to them. And then this is a lifelong process, where your confidence or your success in the business grows with your personal growth. And in the personal growth, there are a lot of stuff, but these are just few of the things that I would like you to focus on. Prioritization. again, what's your priority? You as a new member, you want to get out of your financial problem, so you have to give priority. And what you have to do, you have to discipline yourself. You have to, be humble whenever you're talking, whatever your status, your job, your education is. You might be talking to a laborer, you might be talking to a guy who's a janitor. You have to be very humble and try to see, that his problem is solved. Dressing up is, you just cannot go in your pajama or your Bermuda to give a presentation. So that makes a big difference, that, you don't have to put on a tie or a jacket all the time, but put on a clean, nice dress. And that matters because the other person sees that this is a serious person. But if you are putting on a tie or a nice, just a jacket over your shirt, that makes a difference. Communication skill, you have to learn. And in the communication skill, talking is important, which is presentation or natural approach or natural presentation. But more important is listening. When you are talking to the new people, you have to listen, and listen intently, and listen from your heart. And then only you will be able to solve their problems. Book reading, if the person has to really grow, he should read at least one book on network marketing, where the business is, if the person has joined to do a business. On personal growth, there are tons of books available, and on the DXN product or general health and wellness. Listening to the training CDs while you are driving, at home, wherever, put in some time to listen to those training CDs. Watching motivational DVDs, there are phone calls and all that. Learning English. I mean, I see a lot of problems in the Gulf, where people are from subcontinents, that is India, Pakistan, Nepal, Bangladesh. They are struggling because their command in English is not good. So I humbly request everybody that if you want to grow in the business, you need to improve your English, at least your understanding and spoken English. And lastly, last but not least, is the computer. Everybody now is in the computer age, and you have to have your own laptop or tablet or whatever, and you have to know about the internet and internet marketing. So this is all as far as the week 10 is concerned. Week 11 is now going deeper into customer support system. You would like to monitor your business, then you should know where to find how you are doing in your business. And again, it takes about an hour to know all about CSS, but you can put in time, 10-15 minutes every day, and go to CSS. For the new members, you have to show them how to go to CSS, register themselves, and of course know all about the material which is there in the DXN website. If somebody wants to know whether the DXN office is in Ghana or not, then that is a place to go to the website and find whether Ghana is in the world map of or not. If it is in Peru, yes, it is in Peru. So you should know who all are in charge in that country. We have got a wonderful website which has just come up. I would like all of you to go through that website and get and gain all the knowledge that you can get within a couple of weeks' time. Week 12, which is the last week, is now yours. You as a new member, it is your third month going. And here I would definitely like you to bring your statement and sit down and thrash it out as to where you are in the business, how to read that bonus statement, and at the same time learn about the network marketing skills. In the bonus that is there, in the 3 months time, if you work hard, you should be able to become a star agent, because you have one person, from one person you get two, and you have another line, and everybody does the same thing. So I call it a power of one. You get one person the first month, and that person gets two, and the third month that person gets three. So you got three in it's 1, 2, and 4 basically. So there are 400 people right there, plus you have got the other 3 lines. So they are bringing prospect, they are selling the products. You are also working hard with your new members. So in 3 months time, I've seen a lot of people who have become star agent. If not in 3 months' time, for sure in 6 months' time, they have become star agents. And in 6 months' time, if the person is really serious, again, in the power of one, with your six members in your team, if you are really focused to get those six members in the first 2 months, and they build up in the coming 4 to 5 months, there are people who have become star diamond in 6 months' time. Some people I've seen they have become in 3 to 4 months' time. But let's take it an easy path. And if you are working on your sixth line, becoming a star diamond in 1 year is doable. And getting that first $100 to $500 per month after becoming a star diamond is what you are basically looking for. So the success in our DXN business, the success in the network marketing business is the bonus that the person gets. That is a big motivation. I've seen a lot of people who are coming out of the system or not doing DXN in spite of all that excitement, in spite of everything that they have in, they just drop out and they just stop doing DXN business. I'm talking. They still take the product, but they stop doing the DXN business because the money that they are getting is not good enough. They are not even be able to buy the product free. In 3 years' time, if you are doing the right business with those 6 people, once again, you have basically got 6 right people in your business, and you make them star agent, you make them diamond, and in 3 years' time, anybody who is really serious, really committed, they can become triple diamond. And as I said, that the average income is 4 to 5,000. So I keep it as $3,000 per month, and $3,000 every month coming in your bank is fantastic. So today's source is, of course, my book, and there are other sources which are there too. So I'm now open to question. So if you have question, please write in the chat box, and I've got about 5 to 6 minutes. It'll be my pleasure to answer all your questions that you have. So this is the time that whatever questions that you have, you can put it up to me. Sebastian, you are there. Just write yes, and I'm sure I see some new faces. Mariam is there. I see Rafiq is there. Farida is there. So many people. Anyway. So I'm waiting for the question, and all right, the question has come. What do you mean by religiously doing the business for 90 days? It's not nothing. It has got nothing to do with religion, by the way. Religiously means with full commitment. That is, if it is 20 hours that you have to put in the business as a part-timer, then it's 20 hours serious business. No fooling around, and it is a serious business, and you have to take it like a business. And whatever I have taught. All this about the product and the company, the natural approach, the natural presentation, all that you have to learn with your upline leader, your sponsor who's successful. And every day you have to give time. Basically every day you have to talk to at least one person, because in our business, getting a person in the business is the most important thing. You keep on learning, that is there, but talking to one person with a natural approach, that is what you have to be committed to. You have to give in time in order to find out the problem of the people, and then let the people decide whether they want to become a consumer or a member. Hope I have answered that question. So I've got yes from Dubai and Abu Dhabi. Any question coming out from Dubai and Abu Dhabi? Yeah, in Sharjah, the question has come, and the question is the 12 weeks program is in your book. No, it is not in my book, but the chapters which are there, it explains about objection handling, what is natural presentation, what is natural approach. All that thing is given, but 12 weeks coaching program is not there in the book. And most probably, by the time I come to Dubai, I will have a definite coaching program, and I will do a workshop in the IFC whereby you will come from afternoon till evening. I mean, I'll go through this practical side of this coaching program. Any question from Abu Dhabi? And I did see Austin. So if you have any question, and anybody else who got any question, please write it down. So if you don't have any question, we have got just few minutes. So it is again a pleasure to be with you all for this webinar, and hope to see you next month. The question has come from Dubai, saying that how do we place our members in the network? As I told you, what I have seen through my experience, that's my approach, is to have not 100 people width-wise. There are some people who are doing it, but what I teach is why waste those points, 100 points width-wise, when you can become star agent quickly by putting them under your first, second, third, fourth, fifth, and sixth. So you go with your six people width-wise, and whosoever comes, you put them under those six first generation that you have. This is the reason why to get the right six people is important. Sometimes you don't get the right people who are really doing the business by themselves. They are not really charged up or motivated to do the business, but you'll find somebody in that line after a few months who will be doing the business, and then you can start building them up. So basically, is to build up those people, and having those six people is the right placement. That's what I call the placement that you have. There's a very important question put up by Sharjah. What do you mean by doing the business ethically? Ethics is the business code where you don't cheat people. If there is some member, if there's some prospect come to the DX in Sharjah office and sent by somebody, and you said that, you are my friend, why do you have to become member with that person? Why don't you become member with me? Or what I'm seeing is some people are already a member. They tell him to stop working in that line and then join under his wife's name or somebody else's name and then start working there. I mean, you are trying to bluff and cheat people, and that is what the ethics is all about. I mean, there's again, if you go and read the code of conduct and right at the end of the starter kit, you will find what is needed to be ethically doing the business. Oh, this how to get trained in prospecting. This is like an ocean. Every day that you learn, there are books, there are CDs, there are DVDs, and in my workshop, of course, I'm going to talk about this natural approach and how you can do the prospecting. But in prospecting, basically, you learn how to get training in prospecting. You are asking, every day that you talk to people, you learn something from the people. I mean, don't think that everything is in the book and whatever I'm teaching is 100% there. You learn by your own experience. Keep in mind, what is prospecting is connecting to the people and finding their problems and giving the solution. You can do it in your own language, you can do in whatever language that you want to do, but bottom line is every person that you talk to, basically they are teaching you something, you are learning something, And if you talk to one person or two-person every day, face to face, or over a telephone call, over Skype, or whatever, you basically, try to show that how you can benefit them, how you can provide the solution to their problems. So this is all basically, in a simple word, is prospecting. Getting connected, finding the problem, giving the solution with the intention to help them. Abu Dhabi is asking what is the natural approach. This is what this natural approach is all about. I just told you that you approach the person naturally. You don't have to be a different person that you are trying to, because you have become a DXN member or a leader. Now you talk to the person in a different tone and a different language. You talk in the same way. I mean, how are you? What are you doing? How's your work? How's the family? In the same way. But you have to go a little deeper inside. Yeah, map is that my formula for map in a natural presentation is basically one to one. Remember, nobody would like to tell their problem in public. Natural presentation is different than bomb. In bomb, you're talking to the people, but in natural presentation, basically you go deeper into their problems, deeper into their, their pains and whatever their problem they're having. Let me see some other questions which have come. So most of the people are asking, what is the natural approach, what is prospecting and all that. I hope I have answered all the question. Um, Alain has just no question, and thank you very much, sir. So I'm happy again to be part of this learning process where I learn from you all also. But definitely, whatever I have, I enjoy teaching of all of you, and I would love to see all of you becoming very successful in the business. So we are in the top of the hour right now, because the webinar is for 1 hour, and I would definitely love to see you all in my workshop, which I'm going to do in Dubai, somewhere in end of October or somewhere in the middle of November. We'll sort out with Sebastian and Salim and Shabi. So I'm now saying goodbye, and take care of yourself, take care of your family, good health, and once again, good morning. Thank you very much.